everyone, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode of Saturday Night Horror. It's been a few weeks, but we're back. Hopefully we're back for good. That's going to be the goal. And since we're back, I figured we watch one of my favorites of all time. Tonight, we'll be watching Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Now this is one of my favorites because I've always been a fan of the Friday the 13th movies that take place at Camp Crystal Lake, with Jason Takes Manhattan being the exception. I love that one. But this one just feels like, I know it's not going to make any sense, but it feels like a Friday the 13th movie. It's Camp Crystal Lake, it's the middle of the night, Jason Voorhees is back, badder than ever, so I really enjoy it, man. This is also the first Friday the 13th movie where Kane Hodder played Jason. As you well know, he's probably the most well-known, most liked portrayers of Jason. And another interesting thing about Part 7, the original concept for this movie was supposed to be completely different. Now, the movie as we see it now is Jason, of course, he's resurrected. He's always resurrected. You know, he's going on his rampage at Camp Crystal Lake. Main protagonist in this movie is a young girl named Tina who awakened telekinesis. Yeah, all that good stuff. Telekinetic powers, and she's going to be the one battling Jason, so that's the original, that's how it is now. But the original concept was supposed to be a whole lot different. This is actually supposed to be a crossover between Friday the 13th and A Nightmare on Elm Street. So they wanted Part 7 to be Freddy Krueger and Jason kind of crossing over. Unfortunately, New Line and Paramount couldn't work out an agreement, so that was scrapped. They decided to go with a kind of Jason versus Carrie concept, with Carrie, being Tina. It still turned out great, man. It's one of my favorites in the franchise. Probably my second favorite behind Jason Takes Manhattan. Like I said, I just love the setting of being in Camp Crystal Lake at night, in the woods. No hope for survival. Jason hunting you down. I love it, man. I love it. And this movie, it's one of the other things I like about the early 90s, late 80s movies. I don't hate CGI, I have no problem with it, but I just think the special effects, makeup, the practical effects, like in this movie, were just awesome, man. You see Jason, his spine is showing, he's got bones protruding, he's a freaking mess. And when he finally gets unmasked, another cool feature is if you pause it and look at his face, you can pinpoint every injury he's had in every movie previously. And you can see it on his face, so that I thought that was pretty cool that they kept that intact. So yeah, guys, that's what we're watching this week. Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. I'm going to go in the kitchen, cook some enchiladas. Hopefully they don't tear my stomach apart. And when we're done with that, we'll watch the movie. I'll tell you what I thought. But for right now, let's head to the kitchen, and let's get to cooking. Alright, everyone, here's our ingredients for our enchiladas. Well, not much, so it's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to put taco seasoning in the meat. I've never done that before making enchiladas. We're going to do it tonight. So, of course, we got taco seasoning. And you got your ground beef. Sharp cheddar cheese. It's got to be sharp cheddar. And tortilla shells. Probably go to con smaller. And we've got green chilies and red enchilada sauce. I never put green chilies in there either, so this will be different. So there you go, that's it. That's all we need for it. Like I said, it's going to take a little bit of time to cook, not too bad. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cook the meat. I've got a pan heating up right now. It should be over here. And we'll just put the meat in there and start cooking that. Alright, and the meat is still a little bit frozen in the middle. It's been out all day to thaw out and it's still frozen, so yeah. Oh, I mean, it's not too bad. It won't take long. We'll just chop it up, and once it gets thawed out enough, it'll be easy picking. Alright, we're on a roll now. It's completely thawed out. It's cooking nicely. I'm just going to keep chopping it up, getting it in small pieces. You know me, I don't like huge chunks of the meat. Gotta have it as small as possible. So yeah, this is basically what we're going to do. Just keep chopping it up into small pieces until it's completely cooked. So it shouldn't take too long. It should be done anytime now. Alright, we're going to preheat the oven. Let's get it set here, 375 degrees. So that'll be ready, and meat's still cooking. Not quite done, but it's getting there. Shouldn't be too long now. Alright, so the meat is done. Look at that. Yes, sir. And we're going to make our taco mix now, and we'll just pour that in the meat and let it absorb. Alright, here we go. And we'll just pour that taco seasoning in, and I'll get a spoon and scoop the rest of that into there. Don't want to waste those spices. And we'll just mix it all up. We'll just let this cook for a while. The meat will absorb that taco seasoning, and we'll be on to the next step. But yeah, this is, hopefully this doesn't rip my stomach apart. Alright, so it's absorbed the taco seasoning. Look at that, man. Beautiful. Alright, so we've added diced green chilies, a little bit of enchilada sauce, a little bit of cheese, and we're just going to mix it all up. There we go. That is the meat mix. I mean, honestly, I could eat that meat by itself. There's no need to put it in the shells. I really could eat it by itself. Alright, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to make these enchiladas. I probably put a little bit too much in there. And I bought 8 tortilla shells, so we're just going to fill up as many as we can and put them in this greased pan, and we'll cook them. Alright, so there we go. Used all 8 shells. I'm not going to eat all 8 in one sitting. And we're just going to add some enchilada sauce here, and then we'll spread it around once I'm done pouring it out. There we go. Alright. And now we'll just spread it around. Try to get cover up all the shells. Let's get our spoon here we were using for the meat mix. And like I said, just kind of spread it around, kind of cover the enchiladas. Sauce will get thicker once it's cooked, so. Yeah, these are going to be good, man. I got a good feeling about this one. Now, I've had quite a few failures cooking. More success than failure, but I definitely believe this is going to be a success. Alright, spread the sauce around, and we've got cheese all on the top. The oven is preheated, as you can see here. Alright, here's our finished product. I put it in the oven for 15 minutes. Came out very nice. And we'll get it on a plate, get something to drink, and we'll go out in the front room and watch a movie. Alright, here we go. Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Now, Part 8 is my favorite of the franchise. Part 7, my second favorite. Never get tired of it. Alright, let's get it started. This is going to be a fun night. And my movie buddy is here. Kitty. Hey, kitty cat. Hey, kitty. She likes to sit there between my legs now when I have the recliner out, so. Kitty's here. Alright, so the movie is done. Awesome night. It was a fun night. As I said before, this is one of my favorites in the franchise, and that's never going to change. The acting is what you'd expect from a Friday the 13th film. Not great, not bad. It's kind of, it is what it is. Kane Hodder's always did an awesome job playing Jason. The thing I will say about Kane Hodder is he made Jason seem a lot more menacing, just for his mannerisms, even down to the tiniest details, like the way he walks and kind of stalks his victims. Like, Kane really brought out, he made Jason look like he's just freaking horrible, man. Like, just intimidating, imposing. I loved it. And as I said before, I love the setting of being in Camp Crystal Lake at night, you know, walking in the middle of the woods, no hope. I love it, man. So definitely enjoyed this movie. Like I said, one of my all-time favorites. I'll never get tired of it. Jason, his face is completely screwed up once he gets unmasked. Like I said, the special effects, the makeup effects were awesome. There's a couple behind-the-scenes pictures you can find online, and that had to be hell for Kane sitting through makeup. I feel bad for the man. But yeah, overall, awesome night. Enchiladas have not torn my stomach up as of yet, so that's good. Awesome movie. So, this week is a wrap. We're going to end this like we always do. We're going to have a slideshow of pictures from the movie, put some music behind it. Next week, I don't know what I'm watching yet. I might go back and rewatch The Funhouse. I watched it a couple weeks ago. I got footage from it, but never really put an episode together. Things came up. Might do The Funhouse. Might do something else. I don't know yet. As far as cooking, don't know. That's always a day of decision. I never plan ahead for cooking, so next week, mystery movie, mystery meal. It'll be fun, though. It'll be fun. So, alright, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. We're going to do a little slideshow here, and I will see you on the next one. So, appreciate you watching. Appreciate all the support. Hope you enjoyed it. Hey, y'all have a good week, good weekend. I'll see you on the next video. Whoa, what? You're still here. What are you doing? Wow. So you actually made it this far. I'm impressed. I'm surprised. I'm happy. Yay. I mean, since you made it this far, at least I can do is, give you this free digital code for the new Halloween movie. Now this is the 4K release, so I don't know about digital movies. Maybe this is the code for the 4K. Who knows? But yeah, there you go. So like I said, that's for the new Halloween movie. I bought the 4K release. Came with this digital code. I don't use digital codes, so if you're the first one to make it this far, congratulations. You now own a digital copy of Halloween. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.